Yeah.
you might say.
Yeah, because I was 7 when I started.
Ah, do you still have your first book?
No.
No? What would that have been?
The first book was a lovely book with second. I have the second book now.
The second book?
Yeah, but not in its original.
The Story of Little Black Sambo.
Yeah.
You remember it?
Yeah, of course I know the Little Black Sambo. You know the Little Black Sambo?
From a childhood, yes.
Yeah, yes, of course. This is, look, isn't that a wonderful tiger? With the shoes of Little Black Sambo, as ear pads. Look at that with the umbrella.
I remember that picture very
You
well.
remember the umbrella picture. And here the Little Black Sambo naked with all these wonderful things being taken away. And here he sees the guys who are talking about these various things. And then they don't like it, then they start racing, and he collects all the stuff. And they're racing and they're racing. Look how nice Little Black Sambo is. Now they're racing faster and faster, faster and faster. They race so fast that they melt away in fat or whatever. Then the mother comes, takes the tiger ghee, the papa brings it, and they have a wonderful, whatever it is.
A huge big plate of most lovely pancakes.
Yeah, you know.
Fried in melted butter.
Yeah, I got it from an American lady who visited our family.
I see.
The first book was called The Brutzeltopf. This is, Brutzel means if water is boiling. Yeah? It was a big pot and fire underneath it was boiling. And in the boiling were lots of stories. Yeah? The Brutzeltopf told stories. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. One of the stories I told Monica when she asked me about a book on ethics. Yeah.
Mm.
This was a decisive book in my position in life. And this was an hermit living in a cave, and of course has to go out from time to time collecting berries and grass for his food. At one of those expeditions, he meets a bear who could barely walk. He was umpty, and he sees the bear has a thorn. I told you about that.
Keep going.
Yeah. And he takes the bear home, he pulls his thorn out of the paw, and the bear is, of course, very, very happy. So they're making up a very good friendship. The bear stays in the cave of the hermit, and they are a very good pair. One day, the hermit is sleeping, and the bear observed that the wasp was sitting on the nose of the hermit. So he wants to inhibit that the wasp could sting the hermit in the nose, so he takes his paw and makes snap and kills the wasp. Of course, can you imagine what the nose of this poor hermit is doing? It was broken, blood was coming out, and the hermit was extraordinarily angry. Taking the bear, throws him out of the cave, with 2 legs pushing out through the door. And I remember today the bear's look turning back. How could you do that to me? I meant it well. So Monica thought we should write a book on meant it well. My ethics was always, it's not the consequences, it is the meaning of the act, which is really to be judged, because you can never predict the consequences. We are living in a non-trivial system which is not predictable. So whatever it's meant, and it was meant well, is excusable if it leads to catastrophic results. But Monica very correctly drew my attention to Hitler. He says he meant it well. He wanted just to Aryan race to clear, thereby getting all the ugly Jews out. So it's not meaning well, it's the consequences. And then I realized I have to switch the whole thing around. Usually one says, the goal justifies the means, but we have to say the means justify the goal as an ethical principle.
And this came from this pot of boiling water from the book.
Exactly.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Who wrote this book? Any idea?
No idea.
Just a sort of a children's
book.
in Germany.
There are a couple of lovely things. One of the most beautiful things I still remember is there was a castle. It's an incredibly beautiful park. The page was full of the park, and on top of the whole thing was a castle, very, very far away. In this park were hundreds and hundreds of different dogs who were all playing with each other. Big box and I mean all the poodles, the little all the names not present. The tiny Chinese dogs, the big ones, the shepherd, the Bernhardines, everything on top of there. The funniest. They're all running around and enjoying each other and playing. And when I'm sitting in an airplane today and see the people walking in this airplane, all the different people, you see this rucksack and with fine and with fabulous colorful jacket and the other one very boring, I'm thinking about the dogs of this wonderful book. Lots of different dogs, poodles and shepherds, and all these dogs are marching in and flying from San Francisco to San Francisco. My picture.